it's time to leave Turkystan. It was a brief but enjoyable stop here at this city. We're going to continue our journey through the desert. I think it's another hot one today, like 38 degrees, but there's a cool breeze as ever, so it should be quite a relaxed ride. You ready, Em?
Yeah, ready. We have filled up and we're ready to do the round, what is it, 300 kilometers to...
Yeah, that's right, Em.
I can't even remember where we're going. Taj.
That's it, yeah, somewhere there.
Yeah. First we're going to ride through Shymkent, which is a big city here in Kazakhstan. We could have stayed there, but it felt like too close of a day, so it was only like 200 kilometers. This way, if we keep going, it gets us all the way to the Kyrgyzstan border. So it's going to be a fun day. Let's head on off. Fueled up, ready to hit the road with that good old cheap Kazakhstan fuel.
I will miss that cheap Kazakhstan fuel. I don't know when I'll miss it, but hopefully we'll have it for quite a lot longer. I don't know what the fuel price in China's like.
No, I don't either. But Turkestan was a real treat. It's a unique place.
It is, and another really modern city in Kazakhstan. It's very impressive what they've done with these places.
So I think we're sticking on the same road we've been on for 4 days.
Pretty much, yeah.
I think
basically in 300 kilometers turn right or something like that, isn't it? I think.
Yeah, but we might start to see some greenery and some mountains in the... Well, after around 200 kilometers, I guess, as we head towards Uzbekistan and Kyrgyzstan. It should get a bit greener, hopefully a bit cooler. We're at, what temperature? 38 degrees?
Yeah, 38 at the moment. Well, that's a dodgy load, isn't it?
Don't want to be behind that.
I think we'll go past that quite quickly. It's very well stacked, though. That seems to be a bit of an art to load in that. I wonder how often they fall off.
Passing some cornfields and I think watermelon orchards as well.
Yeah, there's
an apple orchard over there.
I don't know what you call a collective term for the watermelon growing. But it's cool to see fields and fields of watermelons growing. You don't really see that very often. A lot more greener here. They're growing a lot more produce than the past couple of days' journeys. Had a few people asking what the engine temperature is like on this bike in these hot conditions. It's 38 degrees at the moment. We've been on the road for about 45 minutes. So let's have a look. My vehicle. 83 degrees. That's actually running quite cool, because I think the optimum range is around like 88 to 100, somewhere around there. I'm not too certain on that one, but 83 is pretty cool. So I guess those big radiators on the front are doing their job. Also suggests that the radiator guards that we've got on from Touratech also aren't hindering the airflow as well, so that's good. It will get hotter when we stop, obviously in the traffic and stuff, but then I guess that's when the big fans kick in as well and help keep things cool. But that's really good. Also battery 14.1. Everything's looking as it should do. Maybe the tyre pressure could do with topping up on the front there. I think we'll have to have a look. But in these conditions, the tyre pressure does tend to vary from when it's a cold start.
Yeah, I think that it's also been like 39 to 40 on this road. It's just this stretch, it's dropped down. It is really hot today, and you can only explain the temperature kind of like a hairdryer in your face. It's such a different heat here in Kazakhstan. So we're on our way actually at the moment to Osh, and we'll do a check on the air filters when we get there in Kyrgyzstan, and a few other checks on the bike, change the tyres and other things. But so far, for 15,000 kilometers, Storm's perfect.
Yeah, he is, and he hasn't lost a drop of oil either, so that's something we don't have to worry about. Like, I kept on wondering whether I should carry like a litre of oil with us, or something, or maybe half a litre for top-ups, but I haven't bothered because he hasn't lost any, so that's great.
Really are looking after the roads.
Yeah, doing their bit, aren't they?
But like, how long does that 20 last? Because you cannot see another 20 sign.
No, I know. I don't see any police either. It's definitely 60 at least to that end of village sign. I'm wondering if these toll roads don't apply for motorcycles, because we saw the signs for the price list and it didn't have bikes on it.
That's what we're going with anyway.
Yeah. So we've not long passed by the city of Shymkent, and the landscape has changed quite dramatically over the last hour. We've got rolling hills and some mountains in the background, and there's lots of like wheat fields shooting up here and there. But most excitingly is we just caught a glimpse of some snow-capped mountains on the horizon. We've just gone past them already. But yeah, we've been looking forward to getting back to a mountainous region, because that's pretty much our favourite sort of area, is to be up in the mountains. So it's nice to see that we're getting closer and closer.
Yeah, we've not got long now, have we, to our hotel and to the town that we're going to be staying in tonight. Getting ready for tomorrow to cross into Kyrgyzstan.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting, isn't it? Especially to see the landscape change so dramatically. It's not going to be our last time in Kazakhstan. We will be coming back in a couple of weeks' time as we head up to Almaty. But yeah, really looking forward to getting to those mountains. It's still got snow on the tops. Maybe when we gain those higher altitudes, we'll have those cooler temperatures as well, which we've been looking forward to. And you can put your heated vest back on, Em.
I think that's us off that big main road.
Finally. Yeah, we are only 15 kilometers away from tonight's destination, which is the city of Taraz, which is very conveniently located to the border where we'll be crossing tomorrow.
This is kind of the first town, village style we've been through in Kazakhstan.
Yeah, we've either had like a desert village that's appeared from nowhere, or like miles of barrenness, but this seems to be somewhere in between, doesn't it?
Really cool. It's just interesting to see how all of the people here are living.
I seem to like the bungalow. Lots of bungalows here.
Hey Cardo, unmute audio. Hello?
No, you went there, Em, sorry?
Yeah, the Cardo muted my microphone.
Oh. Damn it.
How many more kilometers do we have, Sean?
14 more, Em. We're nearly there. Just got to pass through this little village, and then the next one will be the big city. Well, I say big city, it looks like it's going to be a big one on the map. Alright, we finally arrived in the town of Taraz, and what a grand entrance. I like that. Bit of bronze work on there.
Taraz? Not
Could be
Taraz,
couldn't it? Yeah.
Like Tarzan? Taraz?
Ah, yeah.
But it was a cool entrance, you're right. We just passed an airport as well, so oh my god!
I don't know what their problem is. They get so close to you when they overtake. It's ridiculous.
There's 3 lanes?
Yeah, they've got so much space, and it's like it's the only opportunity that they have to overtake in hours, and then they go and do
my skin then.
the same thing. Yeah, it did, didn't it?
Anyway, like we were saying, just getting past the airport on the way in. Looks a bigger place than I expected.
Yeah, didn't realise it had its own airport.
I'm ready for a hotel. I have had enough.
It should just be here on the left. Is this it here? Possibly.
Yeah.
I might have to go in this wrong one first. I can cut in. That's alright.
Nice.
This one? Yeah. That's it. It looks popular. A lot of people here.
It does. think it's because it's got a pool.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Nice.
That was going to be my surprise, but yeah, it's got a pool. Wasn't the most thrilling day I've had on the bike.
No, it was not, was it?
But we're here and we made it to our destination without like anything happening, and we've got to where we wanted to get to, which means we're off that flipping road.
Yeah. Well, the statistics from today, we've just ended the Calimoto record. We're not navigating with this at the moment because it's just pretty much one straight road. But we are recording the journey. It was 310 kilometres with about just under 4 hours of riding time.
Average speed of 87. We're slow.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't a giant day, but it was by no means a small day either.
No, it was 40 degrees for most of the day. But then when we went through that tree area, it got a little bit cooler, which made a dramatic difference. I'd never thought I'd think 5 degrees less or more is the difference between you having a sweaty day and a nice day.
Yeah. But we're here now, and it is really positive that the mountains came into view, because that means the next few days, well, probably the next week or so actually, is going to be quite spectacular. I mean, the deserts were cool, don't get me wrong. They were great to experience, awesome to see the camels and stuff, but I've had enough of desert roads, of just riding in a straight line for hours and hours and hours.
And hours.
So yeah, the next bit's going to be really cool, isn't it? It's going to be lakes, it's going to be mountains, I think there's going to be gravel tracks.
There's going to be nomads.
Yeah, it's going to be cool, isn't it?
Nomads, real nomads on horses and huts and yurts and all of the cool things. Oh, my back is a little bit sore today.
Is it?
Yeah, it's through the cities. When you accelerate after
jerky.
Things, it gets. We can sit on it. I can sit on it all day and not have any problems. But I think just when it gets on and off the throttle is when you just start to get a little bit like that on the back.
And slamming on because people pull out in front of you and things.
Exactly. Yeah. But it's day 74 of our round the world trip.
It is. Yep.
This is the first time my back's hurt. And it's only a twinge, which is amazing for 74 days on a motorcycle.
It is, isn't it?
And 16,000 kilometres. That's pretty impressive. All right, high five. I'll go check us in.
Now we've completed the Kazakh steppe and got that part of the journey out of the way, we're going to have a little look as to where the route's going to take us over the next week. Now we are currently here in Taraz, where we're staying tonight, which is nice and close to the border of Kyrgyzstan, where we're going to head in tomorrow. Now, tomorrow we need to get to Osh, but Osh is a little bit too far for one day. It's about 750 kilometers. And it's 750 kilometers of small and twisty roads with some interesting scenery to see. So I think we'll have to split that into 2 days. So we're going to see how far we can get tomorrow. But I'm thinking we can get somewhere near this lake here. Maybe a little bit more. We're just going to have to see how we get on there. But we're going to Osh because we have a set of tyres waiting for us there. Now, some months ago, before we even headed off from this trip, we were able to secure a set of tyres. There's a small company there that rent out bikes, so you can actually do part of this journey yourself. But we'll show you that company when we get there. But they do have a small selection of tyres that you can reserve. So they had the sizes for us, so we've reserved one. It's going to be the Heidenau K60 Scout, a tyre I've not used before, but it's supposed to be really robust. And that's something we want for this next part of the journey, where we're not going to have access to anywhere where we can get a spare tyre or things like that. So it's going to be a good choice, I think, for this region, and there's probably the reason why they stock it. So we're going to head to Osh, get the tyre changed, and then we're going to continue on with the journey. We've got quite an interesting route planned. We're going to head also into, not Turkystan straight away, but we're going to continue up there to Samarkand, which is in Uzbekistan. So it's going to be a really interesting next 10 days. But for now, we're going to get to sleep and we're going to resume our journey in the morning.